What up, ALK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, so this is gonna be a little something different for me. Y'all haven't seen me do a reaction like this yet, and I've been wanting to do one for the longest. This is Prince EA. It's called Stop Wasting Your Life. He's been doing all type of videos for years now where he be talking about stuff that's really impactful, and I've been wanting to check out one of his videos for the longest on this channel. And he finally got something new out for me to react to. I just be watching all his other stuff, and I really like this dude's mindset. I've been watching him for years. I hardly miss anything he ever put out. I really enjoy his content. So we're about to get into this, man. I think this is gonna be something special. It's called Stop Wasting Your Life Away 2019. Y'all can probably hear my voice. It's your boy a little bit under the weather, but you know, we about to muscle through this anyway and check out this video. Alright, y'all ready? Let's get into this.
Do you know what day of the week you are most likely to die from a heart attack? Take a guess. I'll give you a second.
Hold on, let me see if I can guess this. Hold on, I wasn't expecting him to come in with a question like this. What day of the week am I most likely to die from a heart attack? I know people don't like Mondays. Let's go with Monday. I don't know. Let's find out.
It's Monday.
Hey, I got it.
Care to guess what time?
What time? Monday afternoon, maybe? Like when the stress started piling on, you know, you done went to work, you know, you may got it there 8 o'clock, you know, by the time lunchtime come, you already like, I gotta go eat something, I gotta get away from these folks. I don't know, I'm just assuming.
It is between 8 and 9 a.m.
Oh, wow. Right when
Do you know what else
in the beginning of the day, okay.
happens Monday at 8?
What's that?
That is the same day and time people get ready to go into jobs
That's right.
they hate.
That's right.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
This is crazy. I was just talking about this the other day. I don't know if y'all saw my roommate walking around in the background. Oh, there it is. There it is. You saw that? That was it right there. But he might say something. He might be listening. I was talking about how I won't be going on any trips or any vacations anytime soon because I don't want to feel that feeling of having to escape the reality that I'm in. These dudes he just got back yesterday. He's already talking about the next trip. The next 2 trips. That escape from your job that you may or may not like or proclaim that you like, but it's just what you're in, what you're living. I don't like my job, so I'm not trying to escape from it until I can completely get away from it. I don't want to go on no trip and come back and be like, damn, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. He ain't going to work tomorrow.
Coincidence?
Nope.
I don't think so. Take a look at this chart.
Let's crank this up a little bit, y'all.
David, Jason.
Let's look at this chart.
Take a look at this chart. This is the lifespan of the average person.
Yeah.
On average, we live about 80 years. If we're lucky. We start working at about 18,
Yep.
and we work, and retire at about 67.
Yep.
Now what does this tell you? That for better or for worse, the majority of your life will be spent at work.
Yeah. It's crazy. I was talking to my boss yesterday because it was his birthday and he turned 57 years old. And he looked at me and he was like, son, he was like, you'll be here before you know it. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. He was like, it was funny because when he got there was balloons. They had balloons in his office, and by the time he got into the office, 2 or 3 of the balloons had dropped down. There was no longer had helium in them. They had helium in them, but they would just drop down real low. And he was like, y'all, look, this is the reality. He was like, as a man, when you get older, if you know what I mean, he was like, this is your reality. I was like, nah, you're a fool. But one thing everybody in the office agreed upon was when you get older, time moves faster. He's like, you're going to be at this age and you're going to look back like, whoa, where did it go? Where did it go? When you're young, when you're a kid, it seems like it takes forever for you to grow up. But once you do grow up, it seems like, whew, it's just a flash. But what does that mean? How do we enjoy life without feeling like we're working at a job for the majority of it? Because I work 12 hours a day. Most of my waking moments is spent at my job. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
Will be spent at work. Do not spend that time unhappy.
That's right.
Like my friend Jay. See, Jay would always say, when I finish school, then I'll be happy. Well, Jay finished school, but he wasn't happy. So then Jay said, when I get a job, then I'll be happy. Jay got a job, but he still wasn't happy. So Jay...
Yo, this is crazy. I went through this. I went through this. I remember doing that. I'm like, yo, when I finish high school, then I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, well, that wasn't the case. What's crazy is I'm happy now because I'm doing the things that I want to be doing to get me to where I want to be. And it's just each day getting happier and happier and happier. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling.
Then I'll be happy. Jay got a job, but he still wasn't happy. So Jay said, when I get married, settle down, and have kids, then I'll be happy. Well, he got married, settled down, had 2 kids, but still wasn't happy. So then Jay said, okay, when the kids leave home and I retire, then I'll be happy. Well, the kids left home and he retired, but he still wasn't happy.
Wow.
So Jay started going to church. And I asked Jay why he was going to church so much.
Yo, what's up with this? Are they showing like a generation of like a family, like it's the actual kid's father, grandfather, great grandfather, or something that's in this video to like, because they all do look the same. Obviously, during some of the points, it was the same guy, but this is interesting because this is the truth. This is the story for so many people. I have a lot of grown men with kids that are very, very unhappy. And I'm sure they thought that each of those steps, each of those moments in their life will lead up to them being happy. That wasn't the case though.
Why he was going to church so much. And he said, because when I die, then I'll be happy.
Wow.
Jay's story, however sad, is not unique.
No, not
I could have replaced Jay with Johnny or Bonnie.
Yep.
In fact, Jay's initials stand for just about everybody.
Wow.
Many of us are like Jay.
Wow.
But it is not our fault. We have been tricked to stay stuck in jobs that are literally making us sick. And to be and then people. You know about the and then people, right? It's people who constantly say, and then I'll be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, we must go from living as and thens to becoming right nows. We have to be happy right now.
I gotta pause this for a moment because I'm sure a lot of people won't even understand why I'm reacting to this, and it's because this channel is about breaking down the narrative of the stuff that we consume on a daily basis and having the necessary conversations. This is the type of stuff that is right up our alley on this channel. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit that post notification bell. When you do, down in the comment section, leave a green check mark. Let me know that you hit that post notification bell. But this right here is painting that vivid picture of what so many people experience, what so many people go through. It doesn't necessarily mean that everyone should thrive to be an entrepreneur and not work at a job or work for the man, but it's so important for you to work the job that's gonna make you happy and not settle for anything less. Do what will make you happy. You would think, well, there's the sacrifice. If I leave this job, I may not get that job that's gonna make me happy. Well, guess what's a worse sacrifice than that? You staying in the job that's making you miserable. far greater a sacrifice.
From living as and thens to becoming right nows. We have to be happy right now.
Right now.
How? We must either find a job we love.
That's right.
Or bring more love into our jobs.
Wow.
It is time to step out of the rat race. Because the funny thing is, even if you win, make a load of money, hold up the trophy that everybody hails, you're still a furry rodent with a pointy nose and long tail.
Wow.
Wake up. Stop playing with your life. This ain't a video game. This ain't Mario Kart. This ain't Fortnite. There is no try again button. No option to redo this level. When the game's over, game's over. But there is...
Ooh, ain't that the realest thing, bro? When the game is over, the game is over. There's no reset button.
But there is one cheat code to the human console, and that is to take control.
Yes.
And to stop buying into the lies society has told, like how overworking is cool and being stressed out is a status symbol. Oh, and I almost forgot the biggest lie. Keep a work-life balance. Now, on the surface, you may not see how crazy that sounds, but think about it. Work-life balance? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't life come before work? Because when your life is better, your work is better?
Yes. I like that. I like that. Dang, Prince. Now, I will never say it in that order again. A work-life balance. It would be a life balance work.
Life come before work? Because when your life is better, your work is better? But don't take my opinion.
Or life-work balance. That even sounds better.
Life is better, your work is better? But don't take my opinion. Harvard professor Sean Acor recently discovered something fantastic, which he calls the happiness advantage. His studies prove that 75% of job success can be predicted by not how smart you are, not how talented you are, but how happy you are.
Wow, this is crazy that he said that. I was just talking to one of my coworkers yesterday, and he lost his father-in-law, so he just got back in town, and he went to a dealership, a Lexus dealership, because we work in the automotive industry, and he went to this dealership and he talked to the manager there, and he wanted to get an understanding of the dynamic that was going on within their workplace, because where we work, the dynamic is not so good, it's not so healthy. He said, we like to make sure that our employees are happy. That drives our customers' retention and having them keep coming back to us. Now, it's the opposite where I work at. They ship them out. They ship them out and ship them in at the snap of a finger. People are always leaving because they're unhappy, and they just rehire new people to take their place like it's nothing. And instead of paying attention, instead of focusing on us, making sure that we're okay, making sure they provide everything that they can for us to bring them customers back, because obviously if we're not doing the best that we can, the customers will not continue to come back to us. That's crazy. I was just talking about this yesterday.
Talented you are, but how happy you are.
That's right.
His research is decisive. He says when you're happy, your intelligence rises, creativity rises, your productivity rises.
That's right.
And you know what else is funny?
Wow.
You also make more money.
Wow.
But here's the real...
Wow. That's crazy. I completely agree with that. When I was miserable, I made little to nothing. Now I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I make more. That's crazy. I never put the two together like that.
More money.
I mean,
but here's the real kicker. You live longer too.
Yes.
I know, it sounds too good to be true, but yes, optimists actually live longer than pessimists. So you could stretch this graph a few extra years if this time here is filled with more joy and cheer. Let me be...
You saw how the graph was stretched out to 100, Like I was talking back about my boss who just turned 57 yesterday. He said, and it kind of hurt to hear him say it. He was like, man, I hope I get 10 more years. Wow. He wants to live to at least 67. He's not, that don't sound like a very happy man to me. But I like to talk to people that are above the age of 80, 90 to 100 years old. I meet couples all the time because of the industry that I'm in. And they seem so happy. They seem so happy and they're still kicking and they got good spirit. You know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Wow, they figured it out.
Is filled with more joy and cheer. Let me be clear. Do not take this message lightly. It is your duty to be happy for your own sake.
That's
I don't care if you're here. At the end, it is never too late to trade in your deadlyhood for a livelihood and refuse to suffer during the weekdays. Ironic they call it that.
Refuse to suffer during the weekdays. You go to work during the week. Those could be weekdays. You're weak during those days. And you're suffering.
During the weekdays. Ironic they call it that. Because you're literally in a weekdays. Where you're constantly waiting for the weekend. See, I believe so many people die of...
Constantly waiting for the weekend. I was having that conversation yesterday as well. I was like, dude, it's crazy that I see so many females, young females with kids, every weekend. Every single weekend they're going out and partying, going out to the clubs, going out and having an alcoholic beverage because they were in the weekdays all week. So now they need to escape, but they're just putting themselves in the weekend days. They wouldn't have to go out and drink and party every single weekend if they were happier. And it's funny because some of the ones I'm talking about, I'm always seeing them flaunting on Instagram and then deleting everything, putting it back, deleting all of it. What does that tell you?
Where you're constantly waiting for the weekend. See, I believe so many people die of heart attacks because they are involved in work that their hearts are just not in. I believe people have low vital signs because they are involved in work that is not vital to them.
Wow.
My friends, happiness is a choice, but anyone who says it's easy has lied.
Y'all know I said that. If y'all watched the video that I posted last night, I said that same thing. Happiness is a choice. You can choose the emotions that you feel. It doesn't seem real. It seems like, no. When those emotions come, they come. No, you choose to focus on them. You choose to focus on them and put emphasis on them. You can change what you put your focus on. It's not easy. Nobody's saying it's easy. It's very, very difficult. But you can choose to be in a different state of being.
Choice, but anyone who says it's easy has lied. It ain't easy, but you have to try. The first step is to look inside and remember the quote that the Buddha wrote 2,000 years ago, which I believe today for most people still applies.
What's that?
The problem is, you think you have time. Stop wasting
You think you have
your
time.
life.
That is, I couldn't agree with that more. I could not agree with that more. You think you have time when we all know that tomorrow's not promised, but we think we have time. I'm going to put it off. You keep saying that. I stopped putting those type of things off, and then that was when the difference really happened. Prince EA, bro. I like that one, man. That was a good one. That was very, very necessary, especially for the times that we're in right now. I know a lot of people struggle with understanding that meaning, that purpose, but that would definitely help clear it up for a lot of people. And then, yeah, Prince, I'm gonna definitely have to be checking out some more of your stuff, bro. And welcome to the channel, Prince EA, bro. I really like that one. Y'all know what to do. If y'all like my reaction to Prince EA, stop wasting time. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the original will be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. To the next one.